Love can definitely result in negative emotions such as jealousy and stress, and that is when love gets crazy. But it feels like we are still too early in that stage of the game where women are supposed to be talking like this.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode right here on the Dummy Effect podcast. Welcome again. Welcome. We're back again with another episode, and on this episode, which is definitely gonna be serious, and I think we're gonna spend more time on this episode. So tune in. I mean, not tune in. You already tuned in. If you're listening to this, you already tuned in. So stay tuned, and please do not log off. Do not go nowhere. There are no breaks. So just be listening, all right, because this is gonna be good. Let me just tell you like a rundown of what we're gonna be talking about today. Our main topic of today is gonna be love. Like, we're gonna be talking about love, like love, LOVE. That's gonna be our main topic, and the title is, does love need to be physical? Like, does love need to be physical? That's gonna be our main topic, and we're gonna talk about that. Like, that's gonna be the last topic that we talk about, and we're gonna talk. We are also going to be talking about there's this article that I read on the news. I think it was Sowetan Live or something like that. And this lady, Miss Lerato, I will tell you her full name when we actually get into the topic. Miss Lerato was talking about we're giving us like her thought, like what she thinks about guys and cheating, like cheating and guys, and yeah. And also we're going to be talking about like a letter that I wrote for it's not like a letter that I wrote, I mean Beltusi, I don't know how to pronounce, Tusi, Tusi was on this show, and I think we should even just start with that right now. So Pearl Tusi was on this. Sorry, I forgot about the way our podcast is formatted. So that's gonna be our first topic, Pearl Tusi, and apparently she's looking for a boyfriend. I'm finna apply. Just wait and hear what I'm gonna be talking about. So yeah, as usual, that is what we're gonna be talking about on the show. So, as usual, let's start the show the usual way, all right? Usually when we start the show, we start by, telling the people, like giving the people like some insight into some African proverbs. And we've got one very insightful proverb right here, and the proverb goes like this. The proverb goes like this. Okay, I hope everyone is ready. When an old man dies, a library is burned with him. So how do we see this? How do we translate this? How do we interpret this? All right. When an old man dies, old people are people that have lived through some history, like some history in the world, like some history during their time, like they've lived through some things, and they are literally like history walking. That's when they're still alive. For example, right? The kids that are just being born today, they're not going to know exactly what 2019 or late 2019 and the whole of 2020 and 2021, they're never going to know what actually was happening during this time. What we know, as in the people that are alive right now, the people that have the memory to actually think about, to process what is happening right now, we know it was a fucked up year. Like 2020 especially was a fucked up year. We were locked up indoors like forever, and this is basically history. We're basically living through history right now. Basically what is happening, we're living through history. So in the future, when the kids who are just being born, like we call them the pandemic babies, when they are grown enough to understand history, we are going to be the people that are old enough to tell them what really happened in 2020 during the time they were born. So we are basically history walking. So when we die, it's like a library has been burned. Like it's not like I'm not the coronavirus or the pandemic time, like 2020 was just an example. Like everyone has their own experiences that they're living through right now, and that is history, and that's history that you can tell some other people, some other kids when they grow old. So we are basically history walking. Like we live through history, and when these kids are grown enough, we're definitely going to be telling them what happened during this time, during this year, like 2020, or during the course of our lives. We are going to be telling them. So we are history. So when we die, it's going to be like a library being burned. So a library is a place where books are kept, historical, like history books are kept in the library. If you want to know anything about anything, I'm sure if you go into a library and there are books where, literally records are being kept. So you can go get those records and read what happened back in the days. So if it says when an old man dies, a library is burned with him. So basically, when an old man dies, the library is burned with him. Like he dies with history, the part of history. So what have we learned? Go and see your old people, your grandmom, your granddad, or your granduncle, or whoever is old enough to have lived through some history, and ask them, put them down, not all at once. You don't want to stress them to death. Put them down and talk to them. Like ask them, like what, granddad, how was your time? How can you tell me something that happened during your past life, during the time you were young, or all that stuff? And just I'm sure they're gonna be happy, very, very happy to tell you what really happened during the time, and while they were still young, during the time living through history, basically. So that's basically what it means. And I hope you learned something from that, because I definitely did. So let's jump in right from that. Let's jump right into our first topic of the day. Okay, our first topic of the day. So is this. What are we talking about? So Perthusi. Let's talk Perthusi. All right. So one of the most beautiful women in South Africa, Perthusi. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm not saying. If not the most beautiful girl or the most beautiful lady in South Africa. She is. If she's not the most beautiful, she is one of the most beautiful girls. Why do I even think she's the most beautiful? I'm not saying she's beautiful because she's light skinned, because some dark skinned girls are gonna come for me about that. I'm not saying that because she's light skinned. I like dark skinned girls. I prefer dark skinned girls, but Perthusi just has that thing, even it doesn't matter what shade you put on her, she will just be so beautiful. I feel like if you put like a darker color on her, like a Lupita, it's not Lupita, like a Lupita Nyong'o, if you take Lupita Nyong'o's color and put it on Perthusi, she's still gonna be beautiful. If you take a green color and you put it on, you could take green and you put it on Perthusi, she's still going to be beautiful. If you go to what's this movie? If you put blue, the color blue on Perthusi, she's still going to be beautiful. It doesn't matter what color you put on her, she's going to be beautiful still. That's what I think. So, in my opinion, she is the most beautiful girl in South Africa. So, with that said, she was on this show on it was on a DSTV channel called Honey. She was on a show called Talk with Toke Makinwa. That's a Nigerian celebrity, and she was on that show and she said something about she wanted what was that? She wanted a boyfriend. Like she was looking for a boyfriend.
Like she wanted like a boyfriend, right? She wanted a boyfriend. I'm not sure. She wanted a boyfriend, probably a husband, but yeah. I mean, this is according to the show, Talking with Kinwa. She was on that show. I just want to say, she wanted someone that will make her laugh. Someone that would love her, someone that she would love, and someone that would love her back. And I was just like, that is not what you really want at this moment, lady. You don't want that. I mean, what you want is like, you don't want a boyfriend. Basically, that's what I was thinking. We don't want a boyfriend. You want, what do you want? You want a boy toy. All right. You don't want a husband. You don't want a boyfriend. You want a boy toy, or like a Ben 10, like South Africans would call it, a Ben 10. A boyfriend, but missing in action, sort of, all right? So you don't want someone that's always gonna be there, you know? So I was like, I feel like I can play that part. Like, I can really play my part. I can play that part in your life, madam or lady, Pertusi, beautiful, sweet, nice, sweet potato pie. I can play that part. Like, don't excuse the physical. Just look at, I am gorgeous inside me. I'm not that tall. I mean, you don't want that. You don't want a tall, very, very tall guy. You want a guy that's got like a height that is not too distracting. I mean, I can be sexy. I can be when I want to be. All right. I mean, definitely in the bedroom, I am sexy. So just leave that to me. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't want all the distractions in life. What you need, I feel like you're in the stage of your life where I'm talking to you, madam. No, not madam. Madam sounds too old. I'm talking to you, Miss Peltusi. Is that how I want to say? But I'm just saying you're in that stage of your life where you don't have to be about getting a husband and you don't have to get these old men and they're gonna come here with the old amenities and start bothering your life and disturbing you up and down. You're in the stage of your life where you are busy. You're very, very busy. I mean, you're an actress, an excellent one at that. I mean, you are doing good. I mean, you're supposed to be. You should stay acting and getting more movies out there. So what you need is a boy toy, a Ben 10, that can, put things down where it's supposed to be. Like, I'll tell you why you definitely need like a Ben 10. I mean, you have kids, right? They don't even need to know about me. They don't even need to know about me. I'm supposed to be missing in action, basically. I mean, I have energy. I mean, let's just talk about when you have time in your hand, when you're trying to relax. I have energy. I have enough energy, like a young person energy. I don't have like an old person energy because I'm very, very young. I have like a young person energy. Imagine when you're trying to relax and get the steam up. I can steam your body up. I can steam you up, Miss Per. Please consider this application. This is my application to you. I can steam your body up when you're trying to rest. When you're trying to just rest and get the juices flowing, I can do that for you. I can get your juices, rolling and pouring and squirting. Okay. Just imagine when I add like a small pill. When I take like a small pill again, it's gonna be crazy. I'm not saying we should take pills, but if that's what you want, I am happy to do that for you. All right. My job basically as a Ben 10 for you is just to make you happy and feel nice when you're trying to relax. I'm not all that old humanity, like the old people energy. You don't need it in your life at this moment. You're a busy woman, and you're supposed to stay busy and make the money. I don't need your money. Just the fact that I'm with you is satisfying enough for me. But if you want to help me do some few things that I need help doing that needs money, it's up to you. I am fine with that. You can help me, but I'm not saying you should. But you can if you want to.
You get what you get what I'm throwing out. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's just my application to you, and hope you get back to me on that. All right, that's my application to Madame Pussy, and I hope she gets back to me, because I'm very, very serious about that. I am very, very serious. All right. Okay. Let's get to the next topic. Our next topic is about Miss Lerato. We're gonna be talking about her views on cheating, like the way she sees cheating is quite interesting. So there is this actress. She's an actress, a media personality who shared a very interesting point of view on cheating. Her name is Lerato Velez. It's spelled Mvelase. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's an African name. You know, all African names have like we all have like a problem pronouncing African names. I mean, my name is Bumlangmia. I know if I have to write it down for someone who have never heard it before to pronounce it, that person is gonna bite the hell out of their tongue. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry for butchering that name, but her name is Lerato Velez, and this is what she said. All right, this is what she said. I'm paraphrasing right now. I personally don't have a problem with my man going out there and snacking. She personally don't have a problem with her man going out there and snacking. Snacking basically meaning and having sex with some other women. Let's continue. Because it's your body, like it's the guy's body, it's your body. I'm not going to be watching you and what you do with your penis. Okay? It's not my purpose to be in a relationship and worry what you're doing with yourself. So we've all heard that. But that's not all. It continues. She continues. She's like, she would even go the extra mile to pack her man. She would even go the extra mile to pack in her man some condoms, so he stays safe while he's snacking while he is snacking outside. So when her man is about to leave the door, she puts like some condoms in her man's pockets or backpack or whatever, so he stays safe. Okay, so how does we think about this? What do we think about this? I personally think this is a too good to be true story. You know, this is too good to be true situational story. Like, it sounds too good to be true. I am not saying she is not telling us what she really believes, but it feels like we are still too early. But it feels like we are still too early in that stage of the game where women are supposed to be talking like this. Like, women like this are not yet born, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what they say? They say the beautiful ones are not yet born. That's that. In this case, the women with mentalities like this are not yet born, and I feel like they are somewhere very, very safe in the corner of God in heaven. Like, God is not about to send women like this right now to be saying things like this right now during coronavirus. No. If God is going to send women like this to be saying things like this, God would definitely be sending like some extra protective angels to save and protect the woman. But I don't think the woman is here yet. They're still right next to God, chilling with God. So I don't think we at that stage of the game where ladies are supposed to be talking like this, because they're not yet born. I mean, they're going to be born like in a couple of years. So the ladies that we have right now, they are trouble. So in that case, I smell a trap. I smell a trap. There's a trap somewhere, right? Because what do you mean? What do you mean you don't have a problem? You don't have a problem with your man going out there and snacking on snacking, basically just snacking. What do you mean you don't have a problem with your man going out there and snacking? Isn't that crazy when you think about it? Because the fact that she calls these other girls out there snacks, I mean, how dare you make these other girls out there that are not you sexy and delicious? Why would you call them snacks? Why would you make them sexy when I have you? You don't do that. You can't be telling me to go out there and be snacking on these other girls. Because basically, if you say you don't mind, it means you don't care, so I should do it. I mean, in my world, that's a perfect relationship. If I can go out there and snack on these other girls and then come back to you and we still be chilling and doing all the things that we finna be doing right. That's a good ass relationship if you ask me. I mean, a man is not supposed, like biologically, a man is not supposed to be actually married to just one woman or to stay with just one woman. A man is a man because a man is supposed to be able to have sex with like a lot of women. You know, like a lot of women. I mean, if you actually get what I mean, like a man can have sex right now, can impregnate a woman, right? Have sex with a woman right now and impregnate the woman right now. And let's say this is morning, like early morning, like 8 a.m. in the morning. A man can have sex with a woman at 8 a.m. in the morning. Impregnate the woman, and then the same day, 8 p.m. evening time, that same man can impregnate another woman. But it's impossible for a woman to give birth right now and in the same day give birth to another baby. It's impossible. So a man is supposed to, the way we are made to, the way God made us, He made us in such a way that we can have like multiple wives, we can service multiple women in a very small amount of time and move on. I mean, we regain energy fast, but it takes a woman 9 months to actually give birth to a baby, or 2 or 3 or 4 at the same time, because some women give birth to like four kids. Then, yeah. So I don't want to go dive too deep into things like this, but you get what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. God made us in that way. But the women that can actually, the women like Lerato that can actually let men live the life that they were made to live are not yet born. They are not yet born. They're not yet breathing. They're like in the corner of God still. That's what I'm trying to say. If you understand what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, I feel like Lerato is just, this is what Lerato is saying is bullshit, because all the guys that she is with right now are just like temporary people. Like, she doesn't really care about them. So whatever they be doing with their time is their time and is their problem. She doesn't give a fuck about them. But when I show up, because she's gonna love me with all of her heart, she's gonna love me with all of her heart. And when I get there, when I'm with her, she's not gonna want to let me go. She's not gonna want to let me snag on these other girls out there. So she's gonna have like a giant grip, like a grip on me that I'm never gonna be able to leave and snag outside. So I just feel like it's bullshit that she's talking that shit right now, just because I'm not in her life yet. So I call bullshit on this one. All right, I don't feel like it's time yet. So all right, so that's just what I wanted to say. So I feel like it's a trap and it's bullshit. And let's move on to our next topic. And not our next topic, but our final and our main topic of the show. Our next topic, like I said, the title is, does love need to be physical? What do you think? Does love need to be physical? Ask your partner. Ask your partner right now. Does love need to be physical? Ask them. But don't talk about it. Don't discuss here. Let me give you what I know. So, This is definitely a serious question. This is a serious question. First of all, what is love? What is love? What do you think? If I ask you what is love, what would you say? How would you define love if someone asked you? How would you define love if someone asked you? What would you even say? Love means loving someone, or love is loving someone too much. I mean, that's kind of like dangerous, isn't it? Like, you can't love someone too much. If you love someone too much, just the fact that there's that too much in there means it's gone a little bit too far. You can love someone too much, and then it's dangerous. It's like you are infatuated, or you are like you're on the other side of love. Like, there's the good side of love and there's the bad side of love. So if you're loving someone too much, then you'll slightly go into the bad side of love. You don't want to do that. That's bad. So that makes it dangerous, basically. So what is love? I am very, very sure you've ever heard the word love before, and someone definitely asked you what is love, and you felt like you knew what it meant. But love, if you actually think about it, love is very, very difficult to define, or to really, it's just difficult. Love is just like a difficult word if you want to really dig, if you want to really dive into it. Wait, what? You want to dig deep into it? Wow. If you want to dig deep into it, love is very, very difficult to understand. But I watched this video. I watched this video on YouTube. I really wanted to understand what love is, and I watched this video on YouTube, and it got even more complicated. There was a video about love by Will Smith, and the title was Love. I don't know, you can go check it out. It's on YouTube. Just click what is love. The title is What is Love, and just type in what is love and search what is love, and I think you'll find it. And it got so complicated, I switched it off because I didn't understand what was going on. There was just too many explanations about love, and I got confused. And then I decided to search the internet, and I stumbled on this website called Very Well Mind, and it defined love as follows. Love is a set of emotions and behaviors characterized by intimacy, passion, and commitment. It's obvious. Oh no, not it's obvious. It involves care, closeness, closeness. No matter why. No wonder why long distance relationships never work, because love requires closeness. You have to be close to each other for that to work. If you're not close to each other, forget about it. All right. So it involves care, closeness, protectiveness, attraction, affection, and trust. It is associated with a range of positive emotions, including happiness, excitement, life satisfaction, and euphoria. However, it can also result in a negative emotion, or in negative emotions such as jealousy and stress. So yeah, love can definitely result in negative emotions such as jealousy and stress, and that is when love gets crazy. When someone says that love is crazy, that's what, because when you put jealousy and stress together, especially when it comes to love, you get crazy. You get cuckoo, you get craziness. That's not why. If someone is crazy, like you say, I'm crazy for you, you should run away. If someone tells you, I'm crazy for you, run the fuck away, because this person can definitely kill you because of love. Like, if no one can get you, I mean, if I can't get you, no one will. That's just crazy. Run the fuck away. That's crazy. That's just crazy. If you mix these two things cannot go. That's why they say it's a negative emotion, jealousy and stress. If someone is stressing about loving you, it's dangerous. If someone is jealous that you're too beautiful, or you're too sexy, and you're too out there talking with too many people, and you're too doing all these other things, run the fuck away, because just run away, because it's about to get crazy. All right?
Damn, I look so handsome. Okay, so everyone listening to this, I'm recording the video right now, and it's gonna be on YouTube. Sorry, it's gonna be on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and type the Dummy Effect podcast, and it's gonna be there. All right. So, love. The negative part of love is jealousy and stress, and when you mix that, you get crazy. So when you get that, run the fuck away. But now that we have the definition of love, does it need to be physical? Does it need to be physical? Of course. I mean, like we said, love is one of the emotions. Also, it also involves, one of the things involved in love is closeness. So it has to be physical because of the closeness. You have to be close in order for anything to be physical. If you're not close, then it's not physical. So I feel like it's going to be, but by physical, I obviously mean touching each other, holding, and by physical, I mean, it's obvious that I mean holding each other, touching each other. I mean having sex with each other, like hot sex, steamy sex, like how okay, apart from sex, but you can just have like this. You just see your partner chilling, and you go up to them and you hold them. Just hold them for like a couple of seconds, and then you let go. Like touching each other, holding each other. Obviously, having sex with each other is one of the physical touches of the relationship. So relationships definitely need a relationship, or love needs physical touch. Love can be physical. It should be physical. If you ask me, I would say most definitely it has to be physical. It needs to be physical. Why do you think most long distance? Oh, I'm saying this again. Why do you think most long distance relationships don't work? Because there's no physical touch. You need physical touch. It's crazy, but it's real. We still. Yeah, because we need touch, basically. I need to touch, I need to touch you. I need to kiss you. I need to have sex with you. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's true. If you're in a relationship if you're in a relationship with someone, you in Africa, and that person is like, you're in a country, like you in South Africa, like right now, you're in South Africa, and your partner is like in the USA, the fuck is that gonna work? So, how are you gonna? You guys can rely on phone sex and phone time and just talking on phone all the time. That's definitely not gonna work. You guys need like some physical something. You guys need to touch each other. No matter how many times you guys talk on the phone, no matter how many video calls you guys make, no matter how many what you do, you can never surpass. You can never pass the stage of a physical touch. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter what your love language is. I mean, there are 5 love languages, and we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about them very soon. There are 5 love languages. It doesn't matter, and physical touch is the first one. It's definitely one of them. I don't know if it's the first one, but it's definitely one of them. It doesn't matter what your physical language is. If it's not physical touch, I don't know what your love language is. If it's not physical touch, you still need physical touch in order for your relationship to survive. If you guys have like a long distance relationship, you still need physical touch for it to survive. If not, then forget about it. All right. So now that we know about physical touch, let's talk about the 5 love languages. I mean, I didn't actually know about the 5 languages until I started researching about this topic. What is the topic again? Let me see. I started researching about this. Does love need to be physical? I actually saw this on TikTok. I was watching TikTok and I saw this video of this guy saying he's going to hold his wife. He's going to hold his wife for a couple of minutes and see her reaction. Like it was like a challenge or something, and he did that. And in the video, I saw like a title. He said, "Does love need to be physical?" And I took that title and I decided to do like a research and get like a topic for the podcast. And while I was doing the research, I actually stumbled onto the 5 love languages, and it just happened that physical touch was one of the love languages. So So let's talk about the 5 love languages. We've already talked about the first one. We've already talked about one, which is physical touch. So let's talk about the other ones. All right. Interestingly, everyone has a different love language, and it falls within the 5 little languages. So there are 5, and everyone has their own love language. And it might be in your relationship, you guys may not have the same love language. So in order for your relationship to work, you might have to learn and understand the love language of your partner for your relationship to actually work. And there are 5, and one is physical touch, the other one is words of affirmation, the third one is acts of service, the fourth one is quality time, and the last one the last one is gift giving and receiving. Yeah, all right. So that's the 5. Let's start talking about them one by one. We've already talked about physical touch, and let's go down to the second one and talk about it. The second one we're going to be talking about is words of affirmation. If you have a partner whose love language is words of affirmation, you should know words do matter. What you say, what comes out of your mouth means a lot. It's heavy as fuck. So you need to watch your mouth. You need to be careful what you say around your partner. You need to be careful what you say around your person. You need to be very, very careful. You need to choose your words carefully, because she might get easily offended. He or she might get easily offended. And through the same way, you can be able to make them very, very happy just by using your mouth. I don't mean it like that. You dirty ass minded people. I don't mean it like that. But you can use your mouth in order to, to produce words to make your person very, very happy. And what I mean by that is compliments, Compliments. Write letters, just talking to them, like anything that has to do with words. Doesn't matter if you have to write them or whatever, just do it. Compliments, talk to them, just use words and impress your person. They'll be very, very happy. So choose your words carefully. Basically, whatever you say, text or email means a lot. Compliment to this person can take you very, very far. And obviously, I'm not saying everything right now, but there's more to these than I'm saying to you right now. So do your research. If you find out that your partner's love language is words of affirmation, do your research and go on the website. What's the name of that website again? Or go on that website and read more about it. It's Very Well Mind. That's the name of the website. Go on that website and read more about it, and you get more on the topic. All right, let's go to the next one. Acts of service. I'm scared of this one. This one scares me. All right. If my partner is one of those, if my the love language of my partner is act of service, I'm a lazy person, so I don't know. We might end up our relationship might end up not working out, because this is why. This person, what you do, because in this relationship, what you do means a lot. The key word here is do. Like what you do to that person, you have to do a lot to this person in order to impress them. So for someone whose love language is act of service, what you do matches in this case, and like I said, I don't like doing too much. I don't like doing things. I'm a lazy bone. I like things done to me. And I don't mean it like that if you're gonna take it there, but actions speak louder than words. Basically, your actions speak louder than your words. You should do things. You should act Like it's like doing things constantly to impress this person. And if you have the energy, why not go for it? Do your thing. Your action is how you communicate. Your actions is how you communicate with this person emotionally. That is also how he or she may communicate with you. Now, you know, that person might do something for you. You might want to do something for you or to you, to make you feel happy, to make you feel emotionally satisfied. And that's why you need to do the same thing, because if someone's love language is act of service, it means that person would like you to do things to them, and you do things to them or for them, and they will also like to do things for you and to you. Yeah, I don't know if that sounds dirty, but kind of deep. Imagine always trying to do something. Imagine trying to do something always just to make your person happy. Exhausting as hell, huh? Yeah, I think like, and this is why I thought it was like a little bit scary, or a little bit frustrating, or a little bit like, yeah, scary for me, because I'm a lazy person. Imagine always trying to do something to make your person happy. Like do. It sounds like chores. Like you have to, like, for example, if your baby just finished, like, this is just an example, and I feel like I'll do this because I'm very, very romantic sometimes when I want to be. So if your partner, in my case, if I go to work and I'm coming back and my woman had just finished cooking and she got tired, but she didn't clean the kitchen, or she didn't do the dishes, and I got home and I've got a little bit of energy and she's resting or maybe watching TV, I would simply just put my bag, change, and go to the kitchen. That's if I do it. Go to the kitchen, clean the kitchen, wash the dishes, and just like, she'll be very, if act of service is her love language, she'll be very, very appreciative of that, because she'll be like, damn, you did this to me, you did this for me. She'll be very, very happy, and she will appreciate that a lot. That's just an example. Just saying. So act of service, this is how acts of service work. So the small things, pay attention to the small things, basically, because he or she will appreciate it a lot. I hope you understand that. If you don't, go to the website and you understand more, basically. And the next one we're going to be talking about is quality time. This in itself is very important in a relationship, because without quality time, I don't think any relationship is going to work. No relationship can work without this. You get me? Like quality time. You and your partner have to spend quality time together, like good time. You guys have to spend quality time. If you don't, it doesn't matter if it's your partner or your love language. If you guys never spend quality time, your relationship is just bound to fail. You need to sacrifice time. You need to sacrifice time to spend time with your person. I mean, like when you're spending time with the person, every electronic has to be gone. You have to concentrate on this person, what he or she is saying. You know, put time. You definitely need to drop everything. Drop whatever you're doing and focus. Be connected. Connect to this person. When the person, if your person's love language is quality time, and this person wants to talk to you, wants to tell you something, you have to pay attention, because you never know. Never know what. But you never know what she's about to tell you, and you have to pay attention and ask meaningful questions. Like really be into the question, really be into the conversation. Don't just half-ass it, right? You have to be in it. Like you have to pay attention, have that connectedness, you know, like be with this person, because this person is your person. So talk to the person and be a person with the person that wants to be the person that you ease the person. I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So for this person, what they need for the quality time to really be worth a quality time is eye contact. You have to make eye contact with the person. Where it's like looking into the soul when they're talking to you. Like look deeply into them. Like don't just be scary. Look to them in a loving way, and don't be like yeah. Don't just stare like deep into their eyes and be asking. I mean, like, be romantic about it. Be deep about it. Like look at them deeply and passionately in their eyes, and then pay attention, and don't just be a dumb bird and just be doing things half-assed. Be in it, be in the question. Like, don't half-ass shit. Pay attention. Put down your electronics and all that stuff and pay attention to your person, because it's very, very important. That's your person's love language. So put time into it. And the last one is gift giving and receiving. Oh man, okay. This is probably the love language. I'm just gonna say this is probably the love language of all of them girls in our today's day. You know what I mean? Like, the girls today, all the one is gift, the other one is to take, receive. All they want to do is receive. The girls, all they want to do is receive. Even the dick, they just want to receive the dick. I mean, offer something. In that case, buy a nigga something. Buy a man something and they will give you the dick. You're acting like you deserve the dick or something. Maybe you don't deserve the dick. Maybe I am just horny and I just want to give you the dick, but you just want to receive the dick. Come on. All you want to do is receive. So this love language, right? This love language is the act of giving. I know it is the act of giving and receiving gift, and your partner may be in the category of the people that fall into this category. Your partner may be the one of the people that fall into this category. And this love language, like I was just pointing out just now, is the most misunderstood. This love language is the most misunderstood, because the people here whose love language is love, is gift receiving and gift giving. People actually think that all they do is just see things. All they're in love with is things, so they get misunderstood, so people misunderstand them and all that shit. But it's not actually like that. Some girls out there are definitely gonna be, I'm just saying, like, girls, don't you dare use this as an excuse to be out here receiving gifts to people or receiving gifts from people and all that, and claiming that, oh, it's my love language. Fuck you and fuck that. It's not your love language. She's just being a little thief, because if this was actually like really, really your love language, you would also be buying gifts and giving gifts to people. Like, if this is your love language, then you will also be in the mood, or in the you also love to give gifts to people and give, and appreciate little gifts too. You will not be only wanting big gifts and major cars and all that stuff, buy jets and shit. You also be wanting all those things. So yeah, basically that's the five. That is the 5 love languages. I don't know if you understood what I was talking about. I'm definitely sure you understood some of the points that I was making. So yeah. But I also feel like a person can actually have like one or two love language. Like, my love language could be physical touch. My love language could be physical touch, but I would also not mind words of affirmation. I would cherish a gift or two. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being told I'm handsome once in a while. Come on, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't mind being told I'm handsome. Words of affirmation can help a lot. If a girl offered to do me to do my laundry or suck me dry, I would definitely appreciate that. Act of service, that's a good act of service. Suck me dry and leave me alone for 3 hours so I can play like some games, some video games and all that stuff. I would really appreciate that. That's like a good what? Act of service. I wouldn't mind.
I would love that, actually. That would be so nice. Very, very nice of her. I mean, quality time and physical touch. Quality time and physical touch could be like the best, like a best time. Quality time and physical touch, could be crazy. Some nice who could have like some nice sex. Quality time, physical touch. Crazy time, like crazy. That's like the same thing, basically. Like physical touch and quality time, like doing things with people, like with girls, with a girl, like a girl that I really love and shit, like sex and stuff. I'm starting to feel like physical touch is my love language. Yeah, because I just like being close to my person. I mean, even though I don't have a person right now, but I just like to be close, But yeah, like I was saying, like a person can have like two love languages, because it's very, very difficult for a relationship to survive without quality time and physical touch. Even words of affirmation, even acts of service, at least once in a while. Do acts of service, but acts of service is not really needed, but just do it once in a while to make your person feel nice. I mean, I feel like it's all needed in the relationship for a relationship to survive. If your relationship is going to survive, if you want your relationship to survive, you should definitely think about doing all of this. Physical touch, acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, and gift giving and receiving. Do that. If you do that with your partner, there's no way a relationship is gonna fail. Try and do that. Also, for guys, try to be loyal. Yeah, try to be loyal. And females too. I'm not just gonna say this for the guys. Females. I mean, guys are the highest. We always get caught. Like guys always get caught, but females never get caught. So you should also try, females. I'm talking to you right now. You should also try to be loyal. Be loyal. Because that shit it's crazy. It's damaging. It's more damaging for a guy to find out that you are cheating. So try to keep it in your pants. And with that, we've come to the end of our show for today. I mean, we've recorded that for a very long time. It's like 50-something minutes. And thank you guys for listening. If you liked it, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe for those watching the video. And if you're listening if you just stumbled on this and if you just stumbled on the podcast, like and follow in Jesus' name. Amen. Oh man, did I just use the Lord's name in vain? Sorry about that. And just see you in the next one. Bye-bye.